Oh hi, Sean here, and today we're going to show you 10 things to install after installing Ubuntu 13.04. As you know, 13.04 is coming now to a release date around I think it's around mid or end of April, and we have the latest version here of 13.04 running. We have Compass running and stuff, but the 10 things I would install myself after installing Ubuntu 13.04. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the Ubuntu Software Center, and we're going to install our Synaptic Package Manager. Now, the Ubuntu Software Center is the same thing as running the Synaptic Package Manager. So you can install all the apps I'm going to install through the Ubuntu Software Center. But the Synaptic Package Manager is actually faster. Just type in Synaptic. I leave a link there in all the notes. So we've already that installed. So we've already that done. So I'll minimize that. Hit the dash home and type in SY. And you need your password then to run Synaptic, but you need your password to run the Ubuntu Software Center as well. And to me, this is a faster way to install apps. Maybe I'm wrong. As you know, Ubuntu comes with the Firefox web browser as standard. But we're going to install the Chromium web browser, which is the open source version of Chrome. I have spelled that wrong. Actually, there it is there, the Chromium browser. So we're going to install that first. Mark for installation. Of course, you need restricted extras to play like flash videos, MP4s, AVIs, MP3s. So you need your restricted extras installed. So here we are, the Ubuntu restricted extras in this case. And it depends on what version you're running. Ubuntu, they're the ones, or Ubuntu, they're the ones. So the Ubuntu restricted extras I will install next. Next thing I will install is Compass for doing the cubes and stuff. And here you got the Compass config settings manager. That's the one I would install there. So I won't install it. I already have it installed. If you scroll down along, then you'll see there's the Compass plugin extras. But as far as I know, that's all you need to install the Compass settings manager, because Compass will be installed by default. Next thing we're going to install is our additional drivers. So let's say you have so from settings here, we're going to go into our repositories. So let's say you have a NVIDIA card. I have a NVIDIA card installed in this. It's a NVIDIA 6610XL. It's an older NVIDIA card. But if you open up your this here and you see additional drivers, and if you're unsure what card to install, you see I'm using the NVIDIA Xorg so driver, right? And from NVIDIA, and it's a 304 proprietary, of course, and it's tested. And that's the one I would use, the proprietary and tested one. So if you have an NVIDIA card, I think if you have, I don't know if you have an ATI card, you get this additional drivers. But if nothing comes up in your additional driver tab here, that means you don't need to install any extra drivers for your video card, because Ubuntu has installed them by default. So you're more lucky then in that case, you know. Now the next thing I was looking here at is web apps. So you can see I have the Twitter web app, the Google Plus, and the YouTube web app. Now as you're going into these sites, a little box will pop up here as you open the web browser. We're just going to open up Firefox there for a second. There we go. So as I go into Twitter here on the web browser, or if I go into Google Plus, a little box will hop up here. It'll ask you, do you want to install, it won't say web app, do you want to install this add-on? So I go into Tools, I go into Add-ons here, and Extensions. You see I got Ubuntu online accounts, Ubuntu desktop integration, and my Unity websites integration. So these are the web apps that's installed. Now bear in mind that if I open, say, this Google Plus one here, it'll just bring me to my Google account, and I can sign in here through my account. And the same goes for Twitter. If I open that, it'll just open the Twitter page. So they're not kind of fully integrated yet, but they are working on it. And let's say if I can hit the YouTube one there, it'll bring up the youtube.com. So one to watch out for, but they're kind of handy to have them there in the dash home. Now I've installed a team, of course. This is the Firefox team for the Ubuntu team for Firefox. So I'll leave a link in the description how to install that. It's again tools in add-ons, and I think it's called Ubuntu Planet. And I'll leave a link how to install that. It's very, very easy to install. So it's an Ubuntu team for your Firefox web browser. If you don't like the Unity desktop, of course, you can install the classic desktop. So we'll open this from the Ubuntu Software Center. We can do this from Synaptic as well. Just type in GNOME panel. And there's the GNOME panel there. That'll install your classic desktop. So when you log out, you can log into the classic desktop, the older desktop. And of course, if you want to install the GNOME shell, it's GNOME. And just type in shell there, and there's the GNOME shell as well. So I got the GNOME shell installed as well as the classic desktop. You can do that through the Synaptic Package Manager as well. If you like a good webcam software, we'll open our. I don't want to confuse anybody, but you can install these. So it's called. I leave all the links, of course. GTK and UVC, and there it is. GUVC View. And it's a webcam software. It works very, very well. You can also another webcam software is very good. Is Cheese, and there's Cheese there. I haven't installed it. I can mark that for installation, and mark that. And of course, you want to tweak your Unity desktop. The best tool at the moment is the Unity Tweak tool. So we just open the Synaptic and we just type in Unity Tweak. And there's the Unity Tweak tool there. So install that as well. Very, very handy. So once I have all them picked, now I can just hit apply. And apply here again. And it'll install all them packages that I picked. Now if you're doing this from the Ubuntu Software Center, you kind of have, you can select them all one at a time here, and it'll do the very same thing. Unity Tweak, and there's the Unity Tweak tool there, and I can hit install that. So it'll work both ways. We're going to open up a different. That's the Synaptic Package Manager running there on the side, and of course we've done the compass. So there's the 10 things I would install after installing Ubuntu 13.04, and I hit the dash home there and just typed tweak, and there's the Unity Tweak tool there. So you can tweak your Unity with that. Once you've finished all your installations, you can change icons and theme and fonts, security, web apps. There's your web apps there. So you can have them turned on or turned off if you want. There's your launcher. You can auto hide the launcher. Hides it there. Transparency off on the launcher. You can make it solid. So there's a few things. So that's it. That's what I would install after installing Ubuntu 13.04. And thanks for watching.